Hello there everyone, and welcome to today's video here on my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the books that I'm taking with me to college. I'm leaving for college in about 5 days, so my room is a complete mess. I'm packing everything, I'm cleaning everything, and it's a bit of a crazy situation, but I have recently set aside the books that I'm going to be taking with me to college, and I thought I would make a video showing you the books that I'm bringing with me. This doesn't mean that if any new releases come out while I am in college that I'm not going to go buy them, or I might read books from the library or buy them on my Kindle or anything like that just to make things easier while I am at college. These books are a mixture of books that I have read, books I haven't read, books I'm currently reading, and they are probably the highest priority on my TBR list. So without further ado, let's get into the books I'm taking with me to college. The first book is the book that I'm currently reading, and I'm not that far into it, so I don't think I'm going to be finishing it before I leave, and that is When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. I'm really enjoying this book so far, and it's probably going to be the book that I'm reading in my first couple of weeks while I'm there, and I'm really excited about that, so this one is definitely coming with me. Next up are the books that I have already read, but I'm bringing them with me just for sentimental purposes and if I ever want to reread them, because these are the books that I tend to find myself rereading the most, and I don't want to not have access to them if I just need to reread a certain scene at any point. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I have talked about this book so many times on my channel and how it moved me and inspired me, and I really just want it with me there at college just in case I ever get the urge to pick it back up again, and so I'm bringing it with me and we'll see if I ever get around to reading a certain scene ever again. But I really love this and I just want it there for memories purposes. Tosh Hearts Tolstoy by Catherine Ormsby. This book is a recent favorite of mine, and I am so obsessed with it at the moment that I really can't imagine leaving it at home, and I just really want it with me for this time, and just in case I want to jump back into it, so I'm bringing it with me, and it really gives me comfort to see, so I'll have it on my little shelf, and I'm really excited to just bring it with me to college. Fangirl by Rowell. This one is kind of obvious. This book is about a college freshman, and I actually haven't reread this book in about 3 years, and I really want to reread it, especially since I have a feeling I'm gonna interact with people the same way Kath did, and I just kind of want that familiar feeling when I'm approaching this totally new experience, so I'm really excited for this one. To reread, I mean. Looking for Alaska by John Green. This is one of my favorite books of all time. I am constantly rereading parts of this book and I just don't want to not have it with me. So I'm taking this one, and I can definitely see myself down the road just needing to reread the barn scene, and I can't part with this book. And the last book that I have already read that I am bringing with me is quite obvious, and that is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This is my favorite Sarah J. Maas book and one of my favorite books of all time, and I just can't not have it with me. I don't think you understand, but I reread parts of these books almost every month. At a certain point in the month, I just need to go back and reread scenes from Math, and I just can't not have access to it, so I'm definitely bringing it with me, and it has all my favorite moments, so if I'm ever feeling down or stressed, I'm definitely jumping to this book and rereading my favorite parts. So the next books on this list are books on my TBR. These are currently the highest books on my TBR. I still have a lot left on my shelf, but these are the ones that I really want to get to in the fall and winter, and then of course the spring, because I'm keeping them all there in my dorm for the whole year. So these I'm just gonna quickly fly through, maybe give a little bit of background on my feelings or thoughts towards it, but mostly I'm just going to be listing off the titles and the authors of the books that I want to read while I'm at college. The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. The Princess Saves Herself in This One by Amanda Lovelace. Super excited about this. I follow Amanda on Twitter and she's just so awesome, and I really want to support her, so I'm super excited to read this. I've heard nothing but terrific things. So this, I feel, is one that I'm gonna read really early on because I'm just too excited about it. Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. The Dark Prophecy by Rick Riordan. I'm honestly surprised that I haven't read this yet, but like my reading schedule got really messed up like early June, and that's when I was planning on reading this book, so I haven't read this yet, but fall and winter are like my optimal times to read fantasy, so I'm definitely getting through this one in the coming months. It will be read. This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. Winter by Marissa Meyer. I've had this book for almost like 3 years now and I haven't read it because it's 800 pages and it frightens me, but I'm bringing it with me and I'm gonna chug my way through. I'm getting through this book. I want to finish the story and I want to relive my characters and my wondrous world. I gotta read this. Yes Please by Amy Poehler. A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. Yes, I haven't finished this yet. I know, it's been so many months, I just haven't finished it yet. I'm so close, I have all my tabs, I got about 100 pages left, and I just haven't finished it. So hopefully bringing it with me to college will make me finally finish reading ACOWAR. Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And finally, the last book I'm bringing with me to college, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. It is a lot of books. It's predominantly fantasy because that is what I tend to read in the fall and winter, and you know, maybe come spring I might add some contemporaries that have come out onto my list, but mainly that's what I'm bringing and that's what I'm going to be reading in the next couple months while I'm at college. Of course, I don't know how much reading I'll actually get done because I'm going to be in college and there's a bunch of readings you have to do for classes and just overwhelmingness, but I'm hoping I can get through some of these books or just have reading in my life no matter what, and that is always the goal. So, oh my gosh, this is a terrifying stack. I am lifting all of them. I don't know if you can see, but I am lifting all of them, and it is so wobbly. But these are all the books that I'm taking with me to college. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like down below, and in the comments let me know about any of these books, or if you're going to college for the first time, anything about that. I am running out of breath because these are so heavy. If you haven't and you would like to, you can always click subscribe. I make new videos every week about different things, so if you want to see any of that, click subscribe down below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. Bye!